Hey.
Tucker Meltdown coming at you live.
Whoa.
All right.
Hi, baby.
I didn't know if I should address or not. All right. Anyways, first question. Please introduce yourselves and what you do in the band. Starting from
Me? Hi. My name is Shintaro. I play drums.
Ohio. My name is Charlie T. I play the guitar.
I'm Vitaly, play the bass.
I'm Bern. I'm a hardcore singer.
Did you say hardcore?
Hardcore.
Oh, okay.
What do you thought I said?
Heartbroken.
so Tucker Meltdown.
That's not alright.
How did this group come to be?
Who's gonna take that one?
No, you two.
Shinzo, yeah.
You started off first on that one.
Well, I'll talk about this, okay. I think band started back in 5 years ago? Right, about 5 years ago. Started off me and Charlie. Just started as a jam session and, take people in and then make it bigger, make it an actual band. Started as just drum and guitar, we were just jamming, having fun. And one day, bassist came and vocal came and
Vocal left.
bass left, now the guitar come in, now the guitar left, new vocal coming in, bass in.
And when we're happy family now.
In other words, they had an up and down ride. That's what they had.
But yeah, ever since we're in this 4 members, it's been solid, and we're finally starting working
Nah,
together.
man, let me tell you the truth. When I first got in this band, this guy was looking at me like, yeah, I could beat him up. Yeah. That's how I felt when I first, because remember when we were practicing down in the village, and I'm looking at like, hey guys, how you
I was
doing?
traumatized.
And these two, see, I knew Charlie longer, that's why. But these two, they were looking at me, they were like, He gave me a little smile, but Shin was like...
It was also a little weird because we were transitioning out of our old singer into a new singer, out of an old guitarist who never showed up again, then a violinist who came once.
I was a violinist?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
And then we
There's
recently just
keyboards,
switched
too.
back to Shintaro on drums, switching from guitar, so it was like a weird influx of people.
I'm also traumatized with people coming in and not staying. So.
Yeah, because you was playing drums like... I was like, why is he looking at me like that? What? And then I tried to talk to him, he was like, like the Japanese, like, I was like, okay, maybe I won't have a conversation. But it took a while for us to come together as a group, and we finally did. So
Yeah. We're good.
Was there a particular moment you knew that this was like the good fit?
Like I said, it took time because we had to know each other. Like again, with these two knowing me, because Charlie already knew me. So these two, they was like, we slowly got to learn not learn, we got to know each other. It's like when you live with somebody, you got to know how they are and everything. It's like a living arrangements and everything. So it's kind of like that. So when we came here and practiced, we got to get better and we got to know each other better.
I think the moment for me was when you redid the lyrics for So Long Goodbye, and it worked so well with our original music, and it was a complete change up, 180 kind of like flip, and it sounded dope. And then no, but then I was like, this really works together. It sounds really dope, yes, and then we can keep doing this to all our music, and it was like pretty smooth sailing from that point. And then we had like a certain sound we were always going for.
I felt a little uncomfortable to change it because I know you guys were comfortable in your comfortability level of what you did back then. So I said when I did this, and then when I saw their eyes when I read the lyrics, and they're like, whoa. And then when I did the part, so long goodbye, and Charlie was like, yeah. I'll never forget the look on his face, and he went along with the drum. He's like, this is going crazy. And I said, did I do something here? Yeah. And then he was like, yeah. And you guys didn't say that. He was the first one. He goes, I like that a lot. I remember when he said that.
Well, I've always wanted to have like somebody else who has like voice to the band, because you know Charlie, he does what he does, you know, and then we talk about like stuff, and then like me and Charlie too, like we talk, but there's no like the general conversation in between like guitar to drums or guitar to bass. Like, guitar to bass doesn't happen, like bass to drums, like you know, like there's no mutual conversation happen. But since you're here, like it kind of like ties everything together, because you see like every piece like musically, you know, and gets to say some shit, you know.
But it took time because you guys were just straight
obviously,
up
but I've got to appreciate it. That's when I realized that's like, cool, you're gonna be like in a solid.
Because that's what I was telling them before. I was never a punk rocker. I was more of a hardcore singer, and I did hard rock. You know, most of my entire 20-something years of singing. So then when I came to them, this was a bit of a challenge. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna accept this and I'm gonna see what I can do. So, you know, it was hard to like certain songs, like, they're gonna get on my case about this, like there's a new song we have, and I was like, I wasn't too crazy about it. And then now I got into it for a couple of weeks, and I was like, okay, I like this song. Oh, you like this song now. So I said, all right, here we go.
How did you come up with your band name?
Oh, that's them.
This is actually one of the first practices I missed.
Right.
Was the first the first naming process, but we didn't stick to the name. What was it? It was like
our original name was Mount Bone Marrow.
Mount Bone Marrow on
Daikon Valley.
They basically picked random things they saw.
Sold them $1.20.
Yeah, it sounded like they went to books.
It
looked like they went to a redneck book. Let me find what I can find when I see, redneck bone. That's how I feel.
And we went through a lot of names.
And then we went, I remember this specifically, we were with Connor, and we were at this restaurant or bar. Something.
It was a diner, dude.
No. That was a different place. We were at a lounge.
Oh, right.
And then we were figuring out names, and we're just like, we have to get rid of this. And then we stuck on Tucker and MeltDown, but we were like, Tucker MeltDown is, or like add something else, and we went through that for like half an hour. We're just like, let's leave it. We'll change it later, and we just stuck with it.
Right.
I'm gonna go along with this. I didn't like the name. I was like, Tucker.
But
so
like
I had like diarrhea or something.
Tucker is a real person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you? Oh, okay.
I was like,
That's Tucker.
Looked like somebody on a wanted list.
AKA Julian.
Julian Tucker is our original bassist who left the band because we didn't have a practice for like 2-3 times because both me and Charlie were busy at that point, and he thought we abandoned him, so he just said like, fuck it, I'm not gonna be staying in the band. But you know, after we had a talk, like, yo, we didn't like abandon you or anything, but then he was like, yeah, you know, like, I get busy, so not gonna play. And that's how he left, but you know, we still carry his name.
Yes.
He was
We
one
honor him.
Yeah.
Through Fatawi.
To honor him. So they see the post, they go,
Every day. Ring a chime.
every time they come in the house and I pray to Tucker.
What's today's practice? How would you describe the music you play?
That's on you guys.
Damn, like you're not participating in this?
I don't know, bro.
All right, describe the music when I try to do lyrics into it. Basically, I'm talking about the certain tragedies of the past of my relationships and trying to. It's kind of like I'm slightly bashing on a woman. So I'm getting it out the way, and then I'm trying to slightly get into other grooves of like other things. Like there's a song we have, and it's talking about like driving, stay in your lane. Now I have two versions of that in my mind. Like stay in your lane when you're trying to have a conversation with somebody, but you know you're in their business, and you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna stay in my lane. Or staying in my lane is when I'm driving, acting crazy, or just ideas of story ideas. The theories of them, I say I'm doing all this out of fun. You know, that's just my opinion. I guess that's going out of the way of the interview.
It's a roller coaster of emotions.
Yes, that's a better
It'll
way
take
of
you
saying
up here and have you scared to death, and then bring you down and be like, oh yeah, baby, give me more. That's how I describe Tucker MeltDown.
Sick.
And those wording, I put it into the drums.
Slow and steady.
Alright.
The Fast and Furious.
Baby, fucking air. It's slow.
And how would you describe the modern rock scene or the rock scene in New York? And if that has influenced your
Okay.
music?
Back then, I would describe it was the best. From the 80s and 90s, it was the best. Right now, we don't have nothing. You don't hear nothing. I don't know nothing. It's like rock is passed. All you hear is trap crap music. You know, like it's not even. Rock is not gone. It's just not here right now. And what we're doing right now is trying to bring that back into the industrial of, you know, like not industrial, underground again.
Bad Brains and Minor Threat brought political consciousness and positive lyrics to Lower East Side venues like A7 and CBGB's, laying the foundation of New York's own brand of hardcore.
If you want to know who the godfathers are of New York hardcore, it's the Bad Brains, hands down. Anybody who tries to tell you any different don't know what they're talking about, because I was there. Coming up from DC in 1980 and 79, the Bad Brains changed my life. That was it. It was always about the PMA, man. It's the mindset, positive mental attitude.
Let's bring this back. That's what New York is missing. And it's not a lot of clubs and a lot of places like we used to have back then. But nowadays, it's just everything is gone. So this is what we're doing to bring it back. We need to bring it back. People deserve to have it back.
Damn right.
What?
Vote for me. Sorry.
Well said.
What's your song making process like?
Either musically, I come up with a melody or something, and I'd be like, hey, Shintar, what do you think about this? And he'd be like,
That sounds like him too. Like he took a dump in his diapers.
Maybe you speed this part up and slow it down. It could work. All right, cool. And then once we're in sync, we go to the bass.
Yeah, and then I'll usually hear
And
it.
then Fatai's like, yeah, let me try that out. If Charles was like, no, like this. Fatai was like, oh, okay, I got it. and then Burn be like, "Stay with me."
No, I go first. I'll hear it. I goes, I don't like it.
Yeah.
He knows that I don't like it, and then all of a sudden I groove into it. I was like, okay, now I like it. And he's like, oh, but you didn't like it. See, it goes right back to that again.
Usually like that, unless he has some vocals or he has a drum pattern, and then we work off each other.
Yeah, sometimes most of the time I'm quick to grab the ideas of what they have, and I'm like, but see, these guys, I tell them sometimes, hey, listen, you gotta remember what the singer will do with the song. I told them, I'm trying to teach them that as well, because if you don't go along how the singer sounds, you know, with this song, you just throwing anything out there, and you're just like, oh fuck off, how he's gonna sound with this? All right, let me just try this, you know. But we work well together regardless.
Right.
So.
Vern, are you the one who writes the music, or do...
Just the lyrics. Just the lyrics.
He writes it with his mouth.
Is
He goes, oh, like this. Like,
It's the weirdest
I do. No, he ain't lying. I do. I'm like, and they look at me like, right.
it's like, I want it lower. How lower? Like this. It works. It works. I be like, okay, I can do that.
And they look at me like, where the strings go? And I'm like, damn. See, I don't know how to write notes on the music by ear, so that's how I am.
Where do your lyric ideas come from?
Woo! Some of the times when I listen to my artists, like John Davis, I listen a little bit of him sing certain things. Like, all right, John Davis, he sings most of the depression songs and things fast in his life. So that's why I come back to again that I sing songs from my past. It's going back to it again. And, you know, like I said, I'm trying to get it all out, but I want to have songs that we can all have fun with. Like, these guys, they already wrote Play Dead. And the song is a little bit about a sexual contents thing, and that's pretty cool. Because I have, and my stuff is just too much, so I don't want to go into my details of that. But I want to upbeat. I don't want to do the woman hating songs too much, because people can be like, is he bashing women all the time? So I want to do something, of course, different. And going back to it, John Davis, I idolize him, and I'm trying not to. I'm trying to go what Burn does best. But like I said again, I'm gonna repeat myself. I don't want to do too much woman-hating songs, so I prefer to do good songs that people can understand me. Because I know the last time you did not understood me on stage. Reason why? Because we were still learning at the time, and of course my voice changed on me. So this time I guarantee.
Just gonna plug that in there.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to guarantee you will understand the lyrics this time.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Slow down. Go.
I don't want to fail, because I told them the next show I'm going crazy.
Bet.
Not in the hospital, but I'm gonna go. The reason why, because I jump on too many things. That's why.
Are there other musicians that have influenced your music?
I think one that definitely influences a lot of us is Maximum the Hormone. We definitely all vibe. We're definitely different musically than them, but the kind of energy they have, the change-ups, like the clean, just like musicality of their music definitely influences us.
I love how they don't give a fuck about genre.
Yeah.
They can go from teeny pop music to pop rock to punk to metal. It doesn't matter to them. I respect that.
And we definitely do that in our own way.
And we do that in our own way, yeah.
What are you currently working on?
LP?
Well, basically, we're trying to do a 4 demo, but we keep doing these things that we're saying we're going to do a 4 demo, then we're talking about an LP, like he just said. So I'm hopefully we just do an LP or a 4 demo, either way. It's so confusing right now. Because it's going to take time, and we're going to have a set of, not a set, we're going to do
What he meant to say is, we're working on a demo.
Let me rewind that.
We're currently working on.
We're working on a demo. We got about 5 or 6 songs we're gonna put on the demo.
Right.
Once that's done, we're working on a logo. We're working on some merchandise. we're definitely gonna get a show out.
Mm.
So you guys please come, buy our merch, say what's up, blow us kisses.
Believe it or not, we're
Last
actually
drink.
selling sneakers too.
Right.
Yes.
No joke, we're serious.
No joke.
It's a little expensive, but
Designed by Ralph Lauren himself.
No, it's for Tucker Meltdown.
Yeah.
Not whatever.
Burn Lauren.
All right. Well, those are all the questions I have for today.
Thank you.
Thank you for the
Thank you
interview.
very much.
Yeah, great interview. Please introduce again. Yeah, great.